Okay, people, we're getting ready to go live. Shakur Stevenson versus Oscar Valdez. Big show coming up. We just started the Taylor Serrano fight. That was a war. Now we're getting ready to watch this fight. Shakur versus Valdez. This is going to be another fight that should be pretty good, people. All right, people. Big fight coming up. Shakur Stevenson, live and direct. We got Shakur in the middle of the ring. You got Crawford holding his belt. The fight is getting ready to start. This a banger. All right. So there's Shakur. There's Crawford. Got Shakur's belt. Crawford is in the ring with Shakur. You got Valdez in there. You got team. Who's that? Who's that? Let's see. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is WBC belt. WBO belt. Big fight, people. And I don't know the last fight, the Serrano Taylor fight, but that was a war. I don't know if this fight is going to be able to match that one because that was definitely some war we saw that fight. You know, that was something else. Serrano lost that one, but she knocked out Katie Taylor twice in the fight. It was a great fight. Taylor versus Serrano. Serrano was the better woman that night, and she took the fight. But yeah, that was a great fight, man. That was a war from beginning to end. I don't think there's any. That's probably the best fight. That's probably gonna get fight of the year. Really, that was a war. But right now we got Shakur Stevenson against Oscar Valdez, and let's see what Shakur can do. If he's gonna be able to take out Valdez and rise up to the top like the cream. Okay. He's gonna rise to the top. It's cream, or is he gonna crash to the bottom? Let's see what happens. Shakur versus Valdez versus Stevenson. It should be a great fight. Let's check it out, people. The introductions now. They're probably gonna do the national anthem, the whole 9 yards. So we're probably gonna a couple more minutes before the start. Now they're introducing Shakur Stevenson. Okay, people. So here we go. We get ready to get this fight popping. Okay, let's see what happened. It's gonna be a war. Shakur looks ready. Valdez looks ready. They're doing the introduction right now. Got Crawford in there. He's hanging out in there. Okay. Let's see what happens. This should be a great fight. We just saw a great fight a few minutes ago with Taylor versus Serrano. That was a war. That was a classic. That's going to go down in history. That fight was great. Pulled it off. Was able to defeat Serrano in a vicious fight to the second of the last round. That was some fight, probably fight of the year. Right now we got Oscar Valdez. Right now he's in the ring. He's bouncing up and down, and waiting for the referee, waiting for the announcer to finish the announcement. Shakur, is in the ring. Oscar looks good, looks confident, like he's ready. So let's see if he is ready. Should be an interesting fight. The place is packed. Okay, here we go. Taylor's referee's giving them instructions. They're in the middle of the ring. Just touch the glove. Went back to their corners, and here we go. It's time to let's get ready to rumble. Here we go. Here we go, people. Over the round, beginning of the round. Oscar comes out, he's jabbing. Left jab, he's jabbing. Oscar is moving in. He's the aggressor. Taylor's jabbing and moving. Stevenson is jabbing and moving back. Good jab by Stevenson, but he's missing the jab. He's not connecting. Left hook by Stevenson. Stevenson's jabbing, keeping his distance. Bradley is doing a lot of head movement, bouncing around, moving around. Coming, like he wants to come forward, but that jab is keeping it to a wide left hook by Valdez that missed. Do it with good effort and confidence, but when it was supposed to land, Stevenson wasn't there. He was gone. It was like a ghost. He vanished. Here we go. So Oscar again, he's going forward. Taylor is the one moving backward. Puncher right now. He's keeping the jab out there. Through the jab. Taylor threw a left and a right down. Taylor is really trying to end the fight with one punch. Every punch is a knockout punch. But he missed that one big again and went off balance and fell to the ground. Almost got kicked in the face. Taylor's going forward again. He threw a left jab that connected this time, but just barely didn't do it. He faked Shakur, and Shakur jumped, and then Shakur fired a left and a right that missed. But he responded responded to that fake in a big way. They clinched it now. Oscar went in and tried to deliver another knockout punch, but he got caught up in Shakur. Oscar is not playing around. He's trying to end this punch with one fight. End the fight with one punch. He's bouncing around, covering up. Shakur just gave him a good jab to the face. Shakur just jabbing, throwing the jab out there. Oscar is, head movement is right in front of a good left hand by Shakur, a jab by Shakur. Oscar is doing a lot of head movement and moving around. Just got a right hook to the body from Shakur, and another jab by Shakur. A straight left hand by Shakur, another left by Shakur. Oscar is bouncing around, but it's like Shakur decided initiative. Oscar, he's not really throwing a punch, he's just bouncing. You can't really get inside because Shakur is keeping at range. So when he gets inside, he just fired about 4 or 5 punches that missed just now against Shakur. See that in this fight, the disadvantages are very large. The reach, Shakur, it looks like It looks like I mean, not Shakur, but Oscar's arm reach. He looked very short in there and looked smaller than Shakur, smaller. And his arms look very short in there. When he tried to throw a punch, it's like he's way out of reach. Okay, and he looked like a almost like a I don't know. His arms look very short in there for some reason. But anyway, let's see how it proceeds. But he's not been able to get on the inside so far. Shakur has kept him at range, so he can't really get on the inside. He hasn't been able to deliver. He hasn't. I don't think he's landed a punch yet. I mean, he threw a couple of punches, but I don't think any of them land. And I think Shakur is going to get more aggressive in this round. I think he was just waiting to see what Valdez had, and he just got up out the corner like he's ready to eat lunch. I mean, he just got the corner like he's ready to go. I think he's going to be a little more aggressive in this round. I think he was just Valdez in the first round. I don't think he probably feel that Valdez don't have anything. Let's see how it plays out, people. Here we go. Shakur again back and jabbing and moving. He's not really moving that much. He's just jabbing and then just take a step backward and just jab. He just threw a left and a right hand, but a left hand. Valdez was bounced out the way. Valdez is faking him, but he didn't jump for the fake this time like he did last time. Good right hook by Shakur. Caught Valdez off guard. He didn't expect it, and he caught him good. Surprised him. He's got his hands up high guard. That is Valdez. Uppercut by Shakur. Again, I don't know. I think he probably say again. Valdez is at a disadvantage because Shakur is keeping him at range, jabbing and then hitting him. So he can't get on the inside against Shakur. He can't. Shakur is not able to jab, and if he tries to come in, he's getting the left hand. So right now he's just a left to the body by Shakur. He threw double jab, right jab, then left to the body. His range finding. He just threw a vicious left hook by Shakur. Valdez coming in. That one hurt Valdez, I think. Shakur is moving back. Valdez got his high up, coming forward, trying to get a punch in there, trying to get in close enough to get a punch. A good left on the right by Shakur. Both with Valdez, never left on the right by Shakur. It shook Valdez again. He's keeping the range, find the jab out. A good left by Shakur again, straight down the middle this time. Shakur, Valdez coming forward. Threw a good right hand, but then he had Shakur against the rope. Shakur grabbed him. Valdez is coming forward, but Shakur is jabbing and moving. I don't think Valdez landed a headshot. Shakur is moving back, jabbing and moving. Shakur, Valdez coming forward. Valdez against the rope. Valdez trying to throw punches, but Shakur got away. Valdez still throwing punches. He's coming forward. Shakur is moving backward. Valdez coming forward and throwing punches. But now those punches really land effective. He just threw another left and a right that didn't really land. Shakur is moving and just sticking and keeping the jab out in the range. Finally, just threw a straight left hand down the middle. Valdez threw his right hand down the middle and missed. They clinched. The referee parted them. They're back to again. Shakur's left and the right and the left by Shakur pushed Valdez back for a second, but then Valdez coming forward again with his high guard, moving his head a lot with his high guard up and just to a right hand that missed. Got caught with a left right by Shakur. Shakur looked like he's feeling himself now. Looked like he's feeling that he really got Valdez now because Valdez can't seem to get inside at all. I mean, he just can't get in there. Shakur just keeping him at the range. So Valdez having a hard time trying to get inside to be able to throw any extra punches. And Shakur is not making it any easier for him. And he's just jabbing him and keeping him at range. And when, every once in a while, a straight left down the middle or he might throw a left hook or a right hook. He might throw a right and a left hook and then, a jab. I mean, so he just... Shakur just keeping up the punch selection, varying it, just jab moving slightly, not much, and just keeping Valdez outside for the most part so far in this fight. So Valdez hasn't found a way to get on the inside yet. So let's see how this round is going to play out. If it's going to be in the Valdez, we have to give the first these first two rounds to Shakur. Valdez hasn't really done nothing at all for the first 2 rounds. So we don't know. Let's see how it's going to play out. Shakur just missed with a left. He threw a jab and a left and missed. A good left to the body. He did the same. He did the same double jab, but then he threw the body and connected. Shakur Valdez just connected with his own jab, which he wasn't using before. Now he's using the jab and he connected, which is he should have used more instead of just going in and throwing hooks, which he's been doing this whole fight. You can't throw a hook from the outside. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. He just threw a right hand connected, Valdez that is. But he just threw another right hand that connected. That right hand down the middle is connected. He's coming in, straight onward, not to the side. He's coming, forward towards Shakur, bobbing and weaving like Joe Frazier or something. But it's not been very effective. So again, Shakur just, like just now, Shakur just in the inside. And when Valdez came at him, instead of moving back, he just stood there, slipped, and threw a good hook to the body, and did a clinch. He just did it again. Another double jab and a left hand to the body. They're in the center of the ring. Left and right by Shakur. Actually, a left, right, left. It was three. Valdez coming forward, throwing right hands, trying to fake Shakur out. Shakur not getting the bait. Just gave him a jab or two for his troubles. Valdez coming forward, throwing right hands. Right hand to left. He threw a good left to the right to the body just now, caught Shakur, but he caught a left to the face for that. He's troubled. Shakur is moving back. Valdez coming forward, throwing rights and left. But Shakur is slipping those punches. Shakur moving backward again. Valdez coming forward, trying to cut the ring or just throw a right hand. That kind of brushed the face of Shakur. Shakur is moving around the ring. Valdez is running them down. Doing a lot of bobbing and weaving in it. Nobody is throwing the punches right now. Ooh, left to the body by Shakur. Valdez up against the Shakur is one going forward now. Just to a left and a right. Valdez to his own left. His counter left. Now Valdez coming forward again like he's been doing. Shakur is jabbing and moving back. Valdez to a right. Missed. Then to a double right in the head. Both of them missed. Good body shot by Valdez. The body shot was low. And he complained. The referee tell Shakur to keep the shots up. Okay. All right. Well, it looks like another round for Shakur so far. So far, Shakur is winning the fight on the round. He's just keeping Valdez and just jabbing and just moving. Basic boxing. Okay. Valdez can't get on the inside and he's having trouble. And so you have to give those rounds to Shakur. He's the most effective punter. His shots are connecting while Valdez is missing most of his shots. And any shot that he does connect with is not very effective. He hasn't landed a good power shot yet, either to the body or to the head. So Shakur has been very good, defensively. Been very, responsible defensively, and he's shutting out Valdez so far. As far as I can see, it's 3-0 right now. Valdez hasn't won a round yet. Barely landed a good shot on Shakur. So yeah, here we go for round 4. Again, it's the same pattern. Valdez coming forward and faking and trying to fake out Shakur. He comes forward a double right hook, a double right jab. He's desperately trying to get on the inside by any means necessary. So he's doing a lot of little weird little stuff, and then he just caught a good left from Shakur for his troubles. Another left by Shakur, but that one missed. He's trying to bob and weave, and Shakur just delivered another straight down the middle, left down the middle, a hook to the body, right hook to the body by Shakur. So he's basically just piecing up Valdez right now. Valdez still can't get on the inside, still haven't landed any effective punches yet. So basically, it's a shutout so far. And Shakur looked like the much bigger guy in there against Valdez. Valdez looked very small. Valdez still hasn't been able to get inside and land a good punch yet. Everything he tried to inside to come inside, he gets stopped by Shakur. He just got another straight left hand down the middle from Shakur again, trying to fake Shakur out. A good right hook by Shakur. A good left to the body by Shakur. Valdez got his high guard up. Valdez got this weird thing that he's doing where he jumps forward and then he throws like 2 straight or 3 straight right hands. Like he just goes forward and just jab with the right hand. Right? And while he's coming forward. It's kind of weird. I never seen anything like that before. I never seen something like that. It's almost like a Manny Pacquiao move. But anyway, let's go on right now. Valdez is getting pieced up again by Shakur. Shakur just delivered a good right hook to the face. It was a left and a right. And, there you go, another straight left down the middle again. Those left been landing. Another one around the guard. Shakur is getting really aggressive now. He's starting to come forward. He's keeping that rangefinder jab up there. Shakur is just jabbing, you saw. That was just now when Shakur put that ring out there. Valdez grabbed it with both gloves, Shakur forward and tried to throw a punch. And then Shakur looked at the referee like hell, and the referee just put his hand on like, hey, he didn't do it. So that was weird. But anyway, Shakur, I guess you call that getting creative by Valdez. So again, for the there goes Shakur complained to the referee about that. He was like, hey, what's up with that? He still complaining that Valdez did, grabbing his glove and trying to pull him in. But the referee's like, hey, it's not. Oh, yeah. So right now, it's been 4 rounds. I think Shakur won every round so far. It's been a shutout. Valdez unable to get on the inside. Shakur just jabbing him and keeping him at range of fight. He just can't get inside to touch Shakur at all. Everything he tried to get inside Shakur, nullified. So right now, he's behind 4 rounds to 0, as far as I can see. And plus, again, like I said, Valdez looked very small in this Shakur. Shakur looked like a much bigger guy in there. Here they go again. So they're in the middle of the ring, round 5. Again, Valdez coming forward with a high guard and throwing those Manny Pacquiao right hands that he's been throwing. So here they go. Valdez just tried that double glove grab again. Shakur gave him a body shot for his troubles. So basically, it's just, Shakur is just piecing him up, man. Valdez, he hasn't been able to get inside at all. And when he does try to get inside and do something, it doesn't work because Shakur basically just not nullifying with his defense. He just threw another right hand at Shakur's face. So you got the high. So basically, what we're looking at, you got Shakur with his hand. Valdez with his hands up to his face, high guard. He's bouncing around and weaving around, coming forward and trying to throw a right hand, a straight right at Shakur. He got Shakur in the corner and he's throwing every punch in the book trying to connect something. Okay, that's the only time he can catch punch. He just throwing a right hand, another double right. Those strange rights that he's throwing that look like punches, but they both by Shakur. Again, Shakur got him at range. Got a good body shot by Shakur when after Valdez attempted to do a right hand. He's just getting pieced up by Shakur. There's nothing he's been able to do to land anything good at Shakur yet. Shakur just keeping him and just jabbing him and throwing left hooks, right hands. There we go again. He tried to come in just Shakur slipped the punch and they clinched. The referee just parted them. There's nothing that Valdez has been doing that's been effective for him so far? Nothing. I mean, absolutely zero, nada. Okay, so right now Shakur just landing right now, just he threw like a 4-punch combination, landed two. Just circling and jabbing and left hook, just threw another left hook that caught around the guard of Valdez. Valdez coming forward, Valdez throwing body shots. He's, but they comes him and then they clinch. There go that strange right hand again by Valdez, but Shakur, he hasn't landed yet. Good left hand by while Valdez was trying to come in with that straight right hand that he's been throwing. He just threw a vicious left and a right after, but Shakur slipped both punches and landed his own punch. So, a good left and a right by Shakur just now. Valdez still got the high guard up, high guard. And he just got caught again by two good, like 4 punches in a row. Valdez is getting pieced up. Yeah, he's getting pieced up pretty bad now. Shakur is accelerating the pace of the beatdown. Valdez just can't touch him. I mean, he's just you can't touch me. That's what's going on. Valdez doing everything in his power to get something off, but he's just been out of range and can't get in range. Keeping him at range. He just can't get inside to get the punch that he want to land. But he's trying. I gotta give it to him. He's definitely trying. It's a shutout so far. I'm sorry to say. Yep, it's a shutout so far. Not one round did Valdez win yet. So here again, Shakur looked like he's getting Valdez still in the corner. Shakur's in the middle of the ring. What the hell is going on? Look like they want to start the fight. What the hell is going on? They caught in time. Because Shakur had to put Shakur almost took Valdez off the bench. He almost went over to fight him while he was on the bench because he wouldn't come out the bench for some reason. I don't know. They took a long time for his people to get out the corner of the ring for Valdez to come off of the bench to the point where Shakur walked to the middle and then was walking over to Valdez, and then the referee stopped him, and that was weird. But anyway, they're fighting again. Valdez went down. He tried some wild again at Shakur. And Shakur corner and hit him with a shot, and he went down. But I think it's more of a slip than a knockdown, but he did get punched, but he went down. Shakur just threw a straight left hand that caught him. Valdez still trying to move forward, trying to, behind his high guard, but Shakur just piecing him up, punch after punch. He just left him. Now he's stepping up the pace now. He's going for. He's coming now, throwing left and right, head and body. Left to the head, caught Shakur. Caught Valdez. I think Valdez got hurt with that one. Shakur just coming. Shakur the one moving forward now, pushing Valdez back. He's pushing him back and throwing punches to the body. Then he just roughing him up, manhandling him. Okay, now the roles are reversed. It's Shakur coming forward and Valdez going backward. Oh, good left hand by Shakur coming in. That was a good shot by Shakur. Shakur is really picking him apart. He's coming forward more. He's not moving away from him. He's the one that's coming forward, and he's just throwing left and right. Valdez has nothing. Good right hand by Valdez. Finally, one of those strange right hands caught Shakur. Shakur almost fell, but he recovered and started firing his own punches. But Valdez finally got a good left and a right by Shakur again. Jab by Shakur. Valdez still out there trying to come in. He got his guard up, trying to bob and weave and come in, but he can't get in. Shakur just keeping him at bay. Oh, good right hand by Valdez. He threw a right hand that grazed Shakur and threw another one that would have knocked him out if he would have caught him, but he didn't. Shakur is slipping the punch as well. He's making Valdez pay every time he miss. Left and the right by Shakur. Got Valdez up against the rope. Valdez throwing left and the right, but it didn't reach. It was too far out. He's not in range to make the punch land. He's getting jabbed up and pieced up by Shakur. Shakur is moving forward now. Valdez is the one that's going backwards. Shakur moving forward left and right. Valdez is high guard. Is complaining about low again. I think that shot was a little low though. At this point, it's a shutout. I mean, I don't think Valdez won one round yet. Let's see what happened. Down again in slow motion. First, he hit him with a right hand, and then he slipped him when Valdez tried to fire back. Yeah, it was a knockdown. That was definitely a knockdown. Yeah, it was a punch. He got knocked down. That was a good knockdown. Yeah, so basically right so far this fight is like it's basically a one way really. I mean, Valdez hasn't shown us nothing. 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 I mean nothing at all. I mean he's just in there getting pieced up by Shakur. This is like a shutout. Okay, basically, and Valdez hasn't been able to do anything effective in this fight so far. He has done nothing to make Shakur uncomfortable. Shakur is just Valdez just tried to come in just now, and Shakur gave him an uppercut for his troubles. I never left by Shakur. Valdez with a high guard. Shakur now just letting the punches go now. Shakur Valdez trying to move forward with that strange right hand stone. Shakur is moving back. Valdez inside gets some punches off, but Shakur ties him up. Referee parts them. Again, they're back in the center of the ring. Shakur is jabbing and moving. Shakur just threw a left that miss. Valdez trying to, mount an offense, but none of his punches are landing. Shakur keeps slipping them. Good hook to the body by Valdez. Good double hook again by Valdez on a clinch. Every time he moves in and tries to get in close, Shakur just pushes him out like like a little kid. He just pushes him away from him. So you see Shakur is a stronger man in there without a doubt. Good left by Shakur just now. Yeah, do an uppercut to the body and a left to the hook to the face. Oh, Shakur just came in. I mean, Valdez just came in with two vicious body punches. Had Shakur up against the ropes. Referee parted it. Now Shakur is back in the middle of the ring. Valdez threw a right and missed. Got caught with a left by Shakur for his troubles. Never left and right by Shakur, but they missed this time. Good body by Shakur. Valdez backing up. Never left to the head by Shakur, but through the glove. Left and right by Shakur. Valdez threw a double right and missed both shots. Never left by Shakur. Connects. Never left by Shakur. Valdez up against the ropes. Never left by Shakur. Shakur just putting his, uppercut by Shakur. Shakur is letting these punches rip. Valdez has no answer for him. This forehead thing, he keeps pushing him away, with his hand, his palm at his forehead, like he just kind of keep him at range with his right hand from coming in. He just pushes him, like he just pushes him in the forehead when he tries to good right hook by Shakur. Valdez trying to throw his right hand, but Shakur just keep moving away from it. I think that right hand Shakur and probably hurt him a little bit. I don't know. He keeps moving away. Valdez had him against some punches to the body, but the referee parts them. Another right hand by Shakur, by Valdez. Shakur is hyped. Okay, he's in the ring yelling to the crowd and waving at the crowd and carrying on. So yeah, shutout so far. Valdez hasn't won a round yet, people. And this sixth round or seventh round, a year round yet? Not one, not even close. Total shutout. We in between rounds right now. They're in the corner. Shakur looks all happy and He's smiling and doesn't have a scratch on him. Valdez bruised up, uh, basically, slugging water in his corner. Yeah, this has been a boxing lesson. I mean, it just so far. I mean, we don't know what's going to happen as the fight goes. So far, Valdez has nothing. I mean, absolutely nothing for Shakur. Nothing he's done into against Shakur. Nothing whatsoever. Hasn't been able to pull off any kind of an offense against Shakur. None of it. Nothing he tries his work. For the most part of the fight, he's been outside of the range to even throw a punch, much less to connect anything. So Shakur just staying at left right combo by Shakur. Valdez tried to counter with a double right hand, but he missed both of them. Shakur is just a superior boxer all the way around. I mean, it's just no comparison. Close. Jab to the body by Shakur. It looked like Valdez tried to throw an elbow just now. It was a weird punch. He's trying everything to win this fight, man. Now he's complaining for a body shot, a low blow, but it was a good body shot by from Shakur. Good right to the body, left and the right by Shakur. Left by Shakur again. Valdez with the high guard. Nothing. He's trying to come from it. He's getting desperate. He's trying to do more things in there. But Shakur is letting him come a little closer. But Shakur is taking him apart as soon as he get in there, he just landed on him. Jab, jab. Shakur just jabbing. That one same punch that Valdez keep throwing that lead right hand. He just keep throwing it, but it hasn't landed yet for him. He's trying to he's be more for Valdez. Keep throwing that same straight right hand lead, but it hasn't landed yet. He just tried it again, still didn't land. Tried it again, didn't land. Got a body shot troubles. Another body shot from Shakur for his troubles. Left and right by Shakur. Another left by Shakur after Valdez missed with his right. Valdez came on threw that same straight run and missed. I mean, he's throwing that punch too much. I mean, Shakur could see come from a mile away now. He just threw it again and missed. Good left hand by Shakur when caught Valdez coming in. Now Shakur is moving forward to a good left and a right, but both of them good jab by Shakur. Valdez with the high guard trying to come in again. Got Shakur against the rope, but Shakur caught him with a left hook coming in. Another left hook by Shakur. Good body shot by Shakur. Ended that round. Another round for Shakur. Man, this is not even entertaining anymore. It's just a boxing lesson. We just seen a boxing lesson. It's like somebody's showing somebody how to fight. They're giving them a boxing lesson. The whole fight's not even no. I mean, Shakur has won every single round so far. Okay, every single round. So I don't know. It's desperation time for Valdez at this point. I would think you have to go in there and try something. I don't know why. Maybe you should hide his stool behind his back and go over there and hit Shakur with it. It looks like I don't chance he has at this point because I don't think he can do. I mean, he tried everything. Shakur has just been a superior boxer, just very good at slipping the punches and not getting touched with anything at all. I mean, just great defense. And then offense to top it off. They got Canelo in the ring looking sad. Canelo is seeing that his boy is getting beat down. Here we go. Again, trying to that right hand again, that lead, right hand lead. Try to get in close and do something, but he can't get in. Shakur's not letting him. Shakur's keeping him at range. body shot by Valdez. He caught Shakur 2 good body shots just now. Double right hand to the body. Uppercut by Shakur caught Valdez coming in. Valdez getting aggressive, but it's not working for him. It's not effective aggressiveness. A strange right hand again and missed again for the umpteenth time. I mean, he must have missed that shot. A good uppercut by Shakur. Good left and a right and a left by Shakur to the body. Good left again by Shakur to the head. Valdez tried that right hand again and missed again. Valdez got his double high guard up. A good left hand by Shakur. Jab Shakur. Valdez bobbing and weaving, trying to get in closer, but he can't seem to get in range at all. Again, Valdez is trying to get in, but he can't get in. He's not throwing the punches. He just threw the right hand again. That straight right hand lead and missed again. I'm tired of saying he keep missing that right. He just tried to throw another right hand, but Shakur blocked that one. Good left to the body by Shakur. He threw a left and a right and ended up with a left to the body. Buck up by Shakur. Quite Valdez coming in and overhand left by Shakur. Valdez, I think that those 2 shots hurt Valdez. He's not doing anything much right now. He's just bobbing and moving his head and up, trying to throw that right hand lead that keep missing. The way he missed again. Shakur in the middle of the ring, left to the body, another left to the body by Shakur. Shakur has been very conservative. I think he could step this fight up a little bit if he wanted to, but he's been very careful and just just boxing, just keeping it boxing. Not doing anything out of the ordinary, not doing anything crazy, just basic boxing. Good left and a right by Shakur. Good job by Shakur. Valdez with a right to the head that missed and then threw a good double, a left and a right to the body of Shakur that landed. And Shakur just glided out the way and just counterattacked. Again, straight left by Shakur just now. He got that jab out there, keeping. He almost tried. He just tried a bolo punch just now. Good left to the body by Shakur. Valdez not looking too good right now. Valdez looking worn out. Yeah, Shakur is piecing them apart, people. When I said they haven't won a round, I mean, I'm not exaggerating. He hasn't won 1 round, okay? Not one. Not even close to winning a round, okay? He hasn't even come close to winning a round. So it's just a one-way fight, really. It's just, I mean, he's trying, but every time he tried to throw a punch on Shakur is not there. He just can't land on him. Shakur just keeps slipping the punch and just beating him to a pulp. So this is a very one-sided fight so far. I mean, it's not even close. And when I say that, I mean not even. No, Shakur. Valdez hasn't won a round. Not one. Not even close to winning a round. One-sided fight the whole way. Here we go again. Round number 10. So let's see if he can win this round. Again, just throwing that jab, putting it out there and keeping him honest. He got Shakur against the ropes. He's blistering punches at Shakur. He just threw some good left, some good by Valdez, but those punches are not really hurting Shakur at all. They're in the middle of the ring right now. Again, Shakur Valdez with that right hand lead that keeps missing. I mean, he hasn't been able to land that punch once yet. Left by jab by Shakur, another jab, jab again. Valdez, and one thing I give it to Valdez, anytime he's getting close, he let those punches go, playing, but he did not do it. He's not landing them, but he let them go. The only punches he landed is the body punches. None of the punches to the head has landed yet. Shakur just keeps slipping them. Again, good left by Shakur. Got Valdez near the ropes, in the mid center of the ring, near the ropes. Valdez tried to come in with another right hand lead. Shakur gave him 2 body shots for his troubles. Shakur back to the jab, just jab and circling. Good body shot by Shakur. Valdez with the right hand lead again. That good left by Shakur again. Another left by Shakur. Shakur just Valdez coming in. Shakur let him come inside, and then he just Shakur. Oh, he got him. He just hit him with a body shot just against the ropes. Shakur, that is. Another body shot by Shakur. That I think that one hurt Valdez. Valdez just looks small in there against Shakur, man. And Shakur just picked. Just. Oh, good left hand by Shakur. Caught Valdez coming in. Valdez trying everything in the book, but nothing's working for him. Another right hand lead that miss. Every time he throws that right hand lead, he misses it. He just threw it again and missed again. He's trying to throw body shots. Shakur just gave him uppercut. Oh, vicious left hand by Shakur. Hook to the right hand to the body. Hook to the head. Shakur is just, man. Valdez with that strange right lead again, trying to throw body shots to Shakur, but Shakur is blocking even the body shot. Good left to the head for his trouble. I never left to the head by Shakur. I never left on the right to the head by Shakur. Valdez trying to throw, he just threw some body shot. He's trying to get dirty on the inside. I mean, get down and dirty, but it's just not working. Nothing he's doing is working against Shakur. Everything he tries end up in failure. And Shakur just picking him apart. I mean, man, this kid is no joke. I mean, he's really, nothing that Valdez have tried so far have worked. Nothing was, and Valdez has been trying all different type of things, just all kind of crazy punches, this, that, and the other, but nothing is working. Shakur just jab. Just the fundamentals. Jab, hook, jab, uppercut, jab, right, left, jab, body. I mean, it's like textbook boxing we're looking at right now. Textbook. This is what you're supposed to do when you're in there with a guy. I mean, man, this is great. Great. This kid, Shakur, is no joke. He's a great boxer. I got to give it to him, man. He really got the fundamentals down pat. And now he's using his fundamentals on Valdez. He's not even doing anything kind of special effects. He hasn't had to. Never right hand Valdez that miss. Again, just getting jabbed up by Shakur. Left and the right by Shakur. Shakur keeping that range, find the jab and just keeping with the jab. He puts it out there and just keeps Valdez at distance. And then Valdez try to come, he just pushes him away. And he just put the glove to his head and just push him back. Valdez can't really see half the time because he's behind the high guard most of the time. So when he tried to come in, Shakur just pushes him back. Left to the body just now by Shakur. Left to the and the right to the body. Shakur just picking him apart, man. I mean, it's sold. Another right hand lead that missed by another right hand lead again that missed by Valdez. Another hand again that missed by. He just missed 3 right hands in a row. Every time he throw the right hand to the head of Shakur, he misses it. Shakur never doesn't get. He just threw it again and missed again. It's like Shakur got radar or something on his head. Every time he tried to get, he just slipped and he just slipped it again. I mean, man, Valdez coming in winging punches, just all off balance. Shakur just keeping him off balance. He can't do anything effective. Shakur just keeping him. I mean, this is a classic boxing right here by Shakur. He's again that right hand lead mix. Mr. Left on the right by Shakur again. Pushes Valdez away. Left to the body. Left to the right to the head. 3-punch combination by Shakur. Now the referee's warning Shakur about pushing the head away. About pushing his head. He's been doing it the whole fight. So, and now the referee's telling him to stop it in the 11th round because Valdez keep complaining about it. Yeah. Jab by Shakur again. Left and the right by Shakur. Never left by Shakur. Pushing Valdez back. Valdez with a double left to the body. But those punches ain't doing nothing to Shakur. Never left to the body by Valdez. But they didn't do nothing to Shakur again. Valdez just getting desperate now. He's trying to throw left to the body. And right, oh my goodness! Double left combination. It's a 4-punch combination by Shakur. Valdez throwing the 4-punch combination, but he did his own 4-punch combination, but to the body because he can't touch Shakur's head. No matter how much he try, he hasn't been able to throw in the head yet. So I think he's giving up on head punches and just going to the body now, which is smart. But it's too late to do that from the earlier rounds. It's way too late for that now. The fight is almost over. It's 11th round. Never left-right combination by Shakur. Valdez tried to grab him by the head. Referees parting them. Yeah, end of the 11th round. Another round for Shakur. So we in the 11th round and Valdez hasn't won a round yet. And I mean, not one round. And I don't think anybody would disagree with that. Not even Valdez's own corner. It just never materialized for him at all. He's just unable to touch Shakur at all, man. It's incredible. I know Shakur had good defense, but man. But then again, like I said, Valdez is a smaller guy. Shakur's kind of laughing. He doesn't even look like he's been in a fight. While the corner, Shakur look all bruised up. His body there is giving him directions. But you can see that, Shakur, Valdez look pretty, he doesn't look overly tired or anything, but he looked like he's still got a lot of energy and a lot left, but he just hasn't been able to do anything against Shakur at all, man. I mean, it's just not even close. Here they go. They're in the middle of the ring fighting again. Again, Valdez left to the body by Shakur. Shakur just another right hook by Shakur. Valdez with that straight right hand and misses again. Now he just got left and a right for his shoulder after he missed that right. He missed it again. He just threw a left hook that misses also. He's throwing left hook to the body and low blow. And Shakur's complaining about it, but you better watch it. You look at the referee and complain. You better stop doing that. Those right hand lead misses again by Valdez. Shakur just moving around the ring, moving, dancing. Valdez coming forward. Valdez trying to get him, but there's only 159 left in the round. So the fighter's almost trying everything in the book. Shakur just taking it easy, moving, slipping. Shakur just threw that right hand again and missed it again. I never seen a guy miss a punch so much in my life. That right hand just can't land for him at all. It's like Shakur got radar on his head. Every time, good right hand by Shakur in the clinch. I think that one hurt Valdez. He was trying to lean on Shakur. Hit him with a good right hand on the clinch. Valdez is throwing body shots, but Shakur is pushing him back and just manhandling him and just landed the left and the right combo on him just now. Valdez missed that right hand again. They're in close now. They're fighting in close. I don't know why Shakur is fighting him in close in the last round. He only got like a minute left. He's giving Valdez a chance to get some punches off. But I think he's a stronger guy in there, and he's just trying to show Valdez, look, man, I'm a stronger guy. You ain't going to be able to muscle me down. They're just clinching and going forward. Shakur just looked at the clock. Good left hand by Shakur. Good left hand by Shakur. Shakur decided to stay there and fight with him in the last round. Good left hand by Shakur. Left and right Shakur. Shakur looking at the clock. Shakur moving around the ring and look at the clock. Got Shakur running around the ring. Shakur put his hand up and run away from Valdez. The fight is over with. Yeah. Good fight by Shakur. That was a fight. Yeah. That was a shutout, people. 100% shutout. Not one round by, I mean, 100%. It wasn't even close. That's a boxing lesson. You had nothing for Shakur. Nothing at all. I mean, zero, zilch, nada. I mean, so uneventful fight. Shakur just boxed him the whole fight. Was never any danger at all, at any point in the fight whatsoever. And the truth be known, neither was Valdez because Shakur never really went after him. He just fought a defensive fight, slip punches, connected. Just stayed ahead of him. He didn't really try to take Valdez out at all, which I think he probably could have if he had tried, but he didn't try. He just stayed disciplined and outboxed him for the whole fight. I mean, it wasn't even close. You wouldn't even want to see a rematch. It would be a waste of time. Okay, this would be a waste of time. A rematch would be a waste of time. So I don't think we're going to see one. I think that's it. Shakur is now the WBC champ as well. Oh, they got the spider, the girl from that's they just hugged just now. But Chavez looked very disappointed. I mean, Valdez looked very disappointed, which I would be if I was him. I mean, but it's one thing to lose a fight. Okay, I mean, you win some or you lose some, but to lose the fight and I don't know, there's a girl in the ring. I think that's Shakur's girlfriend. I don't know. She looked like she's saying, "Yeah, man, I got me a winner." She Shakur like dinner, like she's gonna eat him up in a minute. She ready to eat him right there in the ring. You know what I mean? She's like, "Yeah, I got me a winner, a world." So anyway, yeah, the fight wasn't even close, people. It wasn't competitive. It was just like levels. Shakur was just levels above Valdez in this fight. Just levels above him. I mean, he had nothing for Shakur at all. Nothing. I mean, you could see that it was just a huge talent gap. Okay, it's a huge talent gap. I mean, it's just huge, and it was an unbridgeable gap. I mean, it was just like a baby in there fighting a gun, really. In terms of skill level. Okay, like it was just totally one-sided. Okay, I'm kind of surprised that didn't really go and be more aggressive, but I figure he probably figured, hey, I'm winning, just stay doing, don't try anything crazy. Valdez does have a punch and he can punch, yeah. Yeah, so you got Crawford in there, you got Valdez, the people consoling Valdez, but hey, you gotta give it to the guy. At least, I mean, I don't think I'm pretty sure that Valdez knew how this fight was probably going to end, but he took the fight anyway. He didn't run and hide for 5 years like your boy Errol Spence. So you gotta give him. He could have ducked and dodged and tried say he's gonna collect the rest of the belts before he fight Shakur. He could have said that. I mean, but he didn't do that. He took the fight and he lost, and that's what you do. You win or you lose, but you got to fight. You can't hide, for years and then say, "Oh, you're waiting to clean the rest of the," whatever. But I mean, now we look at the strategy of Spence and waiting for 5 years to fight Crawford. We heard Derek James say recently that they were talking about they asked him what skills does Crawford have, and he talked about Crawford's athleticism, and then Derek James says, "Yeah, but that's fleeting though. Fleeting. He's saying that it's fleeting, meaning that fleeting means that it's not long lived, it's short lived. In youth. So basically, what Derek James confirmed is that there was Crawford. That's what they've been doing. Okay, he confirmed confirmed that, okay, by saying that uh, athletic ability, that's his advantage, and that it's a fleeting thing, and it can go in any fight. Okay, it could just stop, and that's what they've been open for this whole time. I mean, it's amazing. But anyway, no, it is what it is. He's gonna have to fight Crawford now, and I understand why he didn't want to fight Crawford in the first place. Because if you'd have fought Crawford 3 fights ago, he would have lost, and he wouldn't have been where he is now to be able to fight for the undisputed. Because Crawford would have knocked the board a long time ago. So I would think so. Now he waits till the last fight, and I guess not move on from his position, from his perspective. But we don't know if they're gonna fight. If they fight, they fight. But see what happened. I'm not gonna believe it until I see him in the ring, though. But right now you got Shakur got his WBC cap on. He got the both belts now around his shoulders. Let me see what he's saying. I'm not. Oh, Shakur is getting married. Yeah, big mistake, kid. He wants to marry. He got his ring and he gave it to his girlfriend. He took to be married, boy. But he's asked his girlfriend to marry him. He's on his one knee and he's giving her the ring and she's hugging him. And he's gonna get married. He's just engaged to his girlfriend. Oh, she's the oh, I thought it was just his girlfriend. She's the mother of his daughter. Okay, well, yeah, you know, nothing wrong with that. Go for it. Oh, it looked like Valdez got a shot in there because it looked like there's a little bruise on the Shakur right eye. I mean, his left eye. He just talk about Devin Haney. They asked about Devin if there's a fight for him in the future. He said, "Yes, there's a fight for me in the future." He got a lot of respect for Devin, but you don't have no problem fighting Devin. So yeah, that's gonna be a big fight in the future. But I think that fight should marinate for about 3 years or so. Let them do their thing in their respective divisions and then clash. Maybe 2, 3 years down the line. That would be a great fight. I'd say at 140 pounds or maybe even 140 pounds. 'Cause I think both of these guys are going to reach 147 pounds, both Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson. So, yeah, great fight. Total shutout for Shakur. Great performance. Valdez tried his best, but, he never gave up at any point in the fight, but he just couldn't pull it off. The talent gap was just too big, too large, too huge talent gap. They're asking Valdez about Shakur, why he couldn't get to him. And he was saying, just his boxing had good boxing skills. I mean, he was. I mean, superior boxing skills. I mean, great boxing skills. I tell you, he gave him a boxing lesson. Yeah, he did. He was right. A good assessment by. They asked him about what was he, why he couldn't. They asked him saying critically. He said Shakur is, good defense, takes little risk, and that's because Shakur didn't take any risk in this fight really. Because I thought he could have pressed the fight more, and I would have got uh, Valdez out of there, but he just didn't risk it. He just fought a responsible fight, uh, disciplined fight, stuck by the stuck plan, and just you know outpointed him the whole fight, and shut him out. Yeah, that was a great fight by Shakur. Great performance by Shakur. Yeah, they're talking about not being able to land that right hand. Yeah, he couldn't land it. He missed that right hand all night long. I mean, every punch he threw, every time he threw a right hand, he got Shakur slipped it. And Shakur did knock him down. Now he says it's a slip, but it wasn't a slip down. No, they're talking about Canelo and Bevo. I think the same thing going to happen to Canelo that happened to Chavez. I mean, to Valdez. He's going to get outboxed by Bevo. Yeah, great fight, but unfortunately for Valdez, he just in one of probably the best boxers in the business right now. Shakur Stevenson, great boxer. We gotta find somebody that can test this kid because I don't think any of these guys are gonna have anything for him. Okay, he's just extremely well schooled in the art of boxing. Okay, I mean very well schooled, and he very disciplined. Great fight. Anyway, with that said, it was a night of two great fights. Taylor versus Serrano, Shakur versus Oscar Valdez. Great fights, a great night of boxing. Enjoyed it very much. I haven't enjoyed boxing so much in a good while, especially that Taylor Serrano fight. That was the fight of the year, I would think. That was a war. So yeah, great night of boxing, some great fights in there. Serrano lost, Shakur won. So I guess it's one of America tonight. All right. So yeah, that's all I got for right now. With EB Boxing saying we out, people. That was a great night of boxing. I'll catch you on the next one. Oh, let me see. It was in the chat. I didn't even look in the chat. I was so excited for the fight. I didn't even get a chance to look in the chat and see what was going on here, man. I was too hooked up into this fight. Yeah. But for everybody that came in, glad you came in. Thank you for coming. See you on the next one, people. We out.